Welcome to our STEM classroom here at Montvale Elementary School. This is where the early planning is taking place for our so-called STEMming with the Land project. Now, the purpose of this film is to bring you up to date about some of the plans for our STEM program. But before I go into any of the details, I want to say a word about the site for this project. As you can see on this map, we're located in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. This is a very rural area, and our students come from very diverse economic backgrounds, types of homes, terrain, and the amount of land where they live. As we look a little closer, you can see the layout of our school campus. At one time, this was a K-8 school, though now we serve grades pre-K through 5. Currently, our enrollment is right around 300 students. And because of this, we enjoy what some schools don't have, the blessing of size. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine. Today, I want to share with you some of our ideas for this program. While we want to help our students be prepared for pursuing STEM careers, we also want them to be aware of how STEM concepts can be applied to their everyday lives. With this in mind, our STEM program will be taking on a gardening focus, as many of the current science standards can point back to things related to plant growth, water and soil management, and design processes. It's our hope that through this program we equip students with knowledge of the needs of plants and various gardening techniques and problem-solving skills to find creative solutions to future challenges. As I mentioned before, our students' housing situations are very diverse. In light of that, students will practice a variety of growing techniques to take advantage of their surroundings, including raised beds, containers, vertical trellis, herb boxes, as well as traditional growing techniques in the ground. Our hope is that no matter a student's present or future surroundings, they can utilize some of these methods to be a little more self-sufficient in the future. Right now, our plans are to have an area just behind our main building for container gardening. We'll have a small area for row crops. We'll have room for a greenhouse to meet the growing needs of this program. We'll also revitalize the school's former nature trail and include plants along the path as part of a sensory area. These plants will be selected and researched by our students. In the classroom, we'll house our base of operations, and this will include areas for seed starting, controlled experiments, as well as alternative and innovative growing methods like hydroponics, nutrient film technique, and aquaponics. Now, our title for this project is STEMming with the Land. A little play on words, but of course this project revolves around STEM concepts, science, technology, engineering, and math. Through science, students will learn about a variety of techniques related to plants and plan and conduct experiments. Using technology, students can learn smart gardening techniques. Using ready-made devices or coding and creating their own, students will use measurement and control devices. Through engineering, students will get the opportunity to design, test, and build many of the apparatus they'll use for gardening using hand tools and proper assembly techniques. They may even have to design and fabricate their own parts using a CAD program and a 3D printer. This brings us to math. Students will have ample opportunities to measure and collect data through their experiments, chart their observations, and report their findings. I also like to think of this M as as students will get to enjoy the fruits and vegetables of their labor. All of this will be done using USDA growing methods so that not only can these foods be tasted in class, but they can have the ability to be served in our cafeteria. A program of this nature can't be done without a tremendous amount of support from the community, and this grant will go a long way in making this dream a reality. However, we would be selfish not to enlist the help of local businesses, farmers, and organizations to inform and be a part of what we're doing here. It's our hope that this program will equip and inspire the next generation of scientists, engineers, farmers, and backyard gardeners. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we be truly living and STEMming with the land.